town out somewhere. This is about the entire world. We started out as a small group of young people looking out to connect with each other online. For example, you can imagine you've been to campus. You leave your town in secondary or schooling away from your town, probably because you have to find a better school somewhere.
Yes.
You go to campus. After campus, you graduate, and then when you have a chance to come back home, you're a stranger.
Yeah.
Your neighbor doesn't know you.
True.
Right now, you have this challenge of explaining to people, I'm from... Yeah, where are you from? I'm from this place, but we don't know you.
But the age mates know me, the elderly do not know me, yet me, I know them.
Exactly.
Because when you're young, you see the elderly, you understand who they are, but they do not notice you.
They
do
don't
not
notice.
recognize you.
And then when we have the chance, and they have invested a lot in us, by the way, education and everything. So we have to come back and make this impact at home.
Thank you.
Which I think is a real move that you're taking.
This is the time.
Exactly. But when we come back to make this move, most of them look at us as they want to diminish you to that and forget the investment of
and
education
that
in you
have.
And all the potential gets to a waste just by this face value. Someone will look at you very fast and say, you see? That kind of thing. Exactly.
She's now an elderly person.
Exactly. So
she's
from our
mature thoughts and
I love that.
ideas.
Sure. In our new hometown world movement, we look forward to connecting each and everyone to where they belong, to our hometowns. For example, right now, we know we have our Nakazibwe. She's out there. She belongs to our...
Yes.
When we have Nakazibwe going out now to go for maybe contest for something in the African Union, we have to back you up because we actually have to get one TV set and say, we have to watch our girl go for that big thing. Not this kind of thing where we don't have anyone knowing about where you are. You're chasing some big dreams, and then later in the day we get to know, oh, there was a lady called so and so, she was great for Mubende. We want to inspire our towns because we've been invested into very heavily, and we want to come back and serve, which is a very good move. And
for sure. And it will not be only about Nakazibwe.
Yeah.
Because when I get there, even the young Nakazibwe who is out there, fearing maybe that they do not have the potential, that they can't go through, they realize that they can.
That's so beautiful. Okay, I just wanna, on behalf of everyone who's gonna be watching all these things, I wanna ask Nakazibwe about what do you say about global climate change?
Global climate change. Fortunately, I did a master's in public health, and you know public health has that component of environmental health, whereby we have to link our environment to our health. When we talk about climate change, global climate change, some people think about environmental change or climate change where they are. People think that when you cut trees, if you're staying in Butorogo, let me just give an example. If you're staying in Butorogo and you cut trees in Butorogo, you will fail to get rain, or you're depleting the environment in Butorogo alone. Just there, not knowing that it cuts across. When we talk about climate change, it comes as a result of there's so many activities, human activities. Climate change looks like it is natural, but to a big extent, it is artificial. It is man-made. It is caused by the activities that we do. People do mining, and they do not mind about the quarries or the mines in which they work. They just leave the environment. After picking what they want, they just leave it the way they want. Someone goes, because they need timber, they just cut trees. They do not think about what they are leaving behind. Yet, it would be good if someone cut one tree like this. They plant like 100.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And
not knowing that it will cut across. It will not only stop in Mubende. Because now we realize that our seasons for rain, the rainy seasons, have changed. They are very unpredictable. People decide to plant because we've seen rain coming. All of a sudden,
it stops for like 2 months.
For some good time. Yet people have already done what? Planted. They've put all their seeds in the ground. Imagine, it starts shining for 2 full weeks. What you've done, you've lost the seeds, and you've not gained anything. You've lost time, you've lost energy, and all those resources are had to to bring back. So when we talk about climate change, it's not about where we are. Think about someone who is in Karamoja when you cut a tree in Mubende. Think about someone who is in Masindi if you cut a tree in Mubende. If you go to do mining, let me give an example of Chitumbi. Just know it is affecting someone who is in Gulu.
Exactly.
That's why right now we're seeing a lot of sunshine. The rains, the seasons are very unpredictable, and we're finding it hard to secure food for the future. We're not certain of what the future holds for us, just because of that.
Yeah, and then we have become a very, very, very big talk almost everywhere worldwide. Young people. They are more than any other kind of age group in numbers. That gives us some kind of power in a way.
Yes.
But we are unemployed.
Yeah.
We don't have the money. We don't have the resources to even implement the ideas we have.
Yes.
When you talk about young people, the new era of technology and how we can harness that, and the bigger problem of unemployment in our community.
What I can talk about the unemployment and the youth.
Yeah.
When we look around, like you said, the youth are more than the
elderly, the young ones.
Yes. Now, the only advice I can give right now, because we want to look at the easiest we can achieve by ourselves. Exactly. Let us start. Let us do not wait. Let us do not think that jobs are going to be created and we are going to come and work. Let us just think and be innovative. If you realize someone has a potential of doing something, just pull them up. Let us do not give up on each other. I think that is one thing that will help us. Let us be united and do not think about ourselves alone.
I think that is very accurate.
Yes.
Working together and sharing all the resources we have, the creativity, as a one community that feels we have a bigger goal that unites all of us.
Like this thing you have here, if you have ideas, someone might be able to fund the ideas. Someone might be having the money out there, but they do not have your ideas. So if you share the ideas, when we talk about resources, it's not only about money. It's about time, the ideas someone has, and then the ability to do it.
To implement these ideas.
So if someone brings the idea, you bring the finances. If you have, someone brings the ability. We are young people who are energetic. We can do something for ourselves.
Sure. And talking young people, you look nice in the Gomesi. Is it your design? Do you sometimes put on jeans? Oh, I just want to know what it feels like to be Nakazibwe outside the political arena. What would someone expect to find Nakazibwe like somewhere out there?
Nakazibwe out there. Nakazibwe out there. By the way, even while I was growing up, I grew up in Mubende here. I studied at Tiger Army Primary School.
Wow.
Tiger people, hi. Tiger at Kasen Secondary School. I grew up here in Mubende, but I grew up as a decent lady. That's me. And I think everyone here in Mubende will say she's saying that.
Okay. Let's go for that. All the best, Nakazibwe.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
To all our viewers out there, this is Nakazibwe, and you just heard what she was telling us about everything, and you have a choice. Let us not say anything went wrong this time. We have to do the right things for our communities, for our people, and for ourselves. This is Nakazibwe for you, and that is how diligently she has presented herself today.
Please support me.
Thank you.
Thank you.